The Defence Ministry has just filed an affidavit in the Supreme Court, and this is ahead of the review plea hearing tomorrow in the case which is related to the Rafale deal. And in this affidavit, the government now says documents pertaining to the deal were accessed without any authorization. The Defence Ministry also says documents attached by petitioners in the review petition were sensitive to national security. We have with us our Deputy News Editor Meenakshi Bhanja getting us further inputs here. Meenakshi, help us understand what is being meant by accessed, because earlier we were told that these were stolen.
Well, that's right, Sahir. The broad point that the government is trying to elucidate before the Supreme Court ahead of tomorrow's hearing is this, that these documents were in possession, and the possession of these documents were procured in an unauthorized way, and therefore the Supreme Court should not be entertaining the review petition, which is pointing out a certain material inaccuracies which have crept in the original judgment. Very interestingly, tomorrow, what will also come into focus, Sahir, our viewers will recall, is the observation the Supreme Court had made at the last hearing, whether or not Supreme Court has the powers to look into evidence, even if such an evidence has been procured purportedly through illegal means, as the government is again emphasizing. Remember, this affidavit is coming by because at the last hearing, it was the Supreme Court's specific query to the Attorney General about his submissions of the documents being stolen, which again, the Attorney, we have seen, take a U-turn and clarify further, saying that the word stolen should be seen from the prism of being accessed in an unauthorized way. So that is what is at stake here. The challenging task for the Attorney General is to convince the Supreme Court to keep its hands off the issue. At the same time, the Government of India reiterating, as was asked for by the Supreme Court during the last hearing by way of an affidavit, that the Supreme Court should not be relying on the material that has been placed forth by the petitioners in this case, because the material that has been obtained by the petitioners has been done so in an unauthorized, illegal way.
And whether or not the Supreme Court would accept that here in this, we'll of course be seeing that tomorrow. Meenakshi, thank you for getting us an input on these developments.